Hello, 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 once again, lads, and lassies. My name's Josh, and I'm here on my 5th episode of Erased for this day. This is episode 9. Things are ramping up. We have 3 episodes after this one, so this is we're 75% through. Wow. And the story, it feels like both it's ramping up and like there's still too much. There's still too much out there. So last episode it ended with Kaio, or Satoru was, or he's finally told his mom that he's been taking care of Kaio, kidnapped her to keep her safe from her mom, and she's like, "Good job, sport." And now CPS knocking down on Kaio's mom's door. The 3 confront the mom, and what will be said? What words will be said? Will the murder be stopped, or will others be sacrificed for Kaio and the other friends for their lives? Who knows? There's only one way to find out, and that's by continuing this incredible journey. She's an angry woman. Like, for no reason, at least that we know of. And there's no way they can humanize this person.
Who the hell do you think you are, hiding my kid from me? I damn near lost my mind worrying.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna sue the shit out of you for
Sure.
In all that time, did you even bother looking for her?
this. Wait, what? Are you... So now I'm the bad guy?
I can't tell if she's lying or if she's just full of herself. Oh my god! Whew. Oh my god!
Let go of me!
Oh my god, what the... Okay, she's gotta be drunk. Like, she's gotta be on something. But still, that is no excuse. Yeah, the murderer doesn't look like anyone we've seen before. But, I don't know, they could try and do like a twist. It'd be easier to do an animation anyway than it is in live action. Because you could just change the model a little bit, but... it's gotta be someone we don't know. I just hope that no one that we do know is in cahoots with them.
Talking to you, you little retard!
God damn!
That's enough.
You're the one that beats her and throws her in sheds.
Tell
It's
him!
gone 3 days and you've done jack shit! You don't know what being a parent's like!
That's not a denial, though. And that's abuse right there.
I hear you!
Yeah! Finally!
I wasn't avoiding you.
Regardless.
You're so done. You're roasted, toasted, and gone.
Thank you.
Life in prison.
Sorry to have to drag you into this.
Now that she's back home with me, she'll be fine.
Based on the facts at hand, I'm afraid
No.
we'll have to take custody of her.
Good.
I'm her mother, you asshole!
Like the boy said, she was gone for 3 days and you didn't look for her. What, are you denying that?
That son of a... He's the one who took her! What are you people nuts? I'm not the criminal here!
Missy Nazuki, please.
Oh, it's nice. It's nice to see her get her dues.
Akemi!
Whose voice was that?
Akemi?
Oh, get his grandma up in here. The final boss.
I know what it's like trying to raise a kid all by yourself.
This is raising a kid by yourself is no excuse for what you're doing.
It must have been tough for you. And lonely, too. I should have taken...
Not that lonely. She's got a partner in crime. Oh, so her husband also
You had
abused
to
her
deal
too.
with so much.
Damn. No excuse. You should have done everything to protect her from having to go through what you did. What you had to go through.
Blame her. This is my fault.
I wasn't buying it. If anything, she felt sorry for herself.
Yeah.
I can't imagine what you're going through. My child's the most precious thing I
I
have.
just realized she's a single mom too, and look at her.
He's my everything, and I know Kaio is yours.
I don't know about
Thanks,
that
Mr.
one.
Yashiro.
Thanks to you. She's alive.
It's the phrasing. Thanks to you,
Barely
she's
remember my
alive.
dad.
I want to go to an island. An island without any people. An
Still
island
the
that
same.
doesn't have any pain. And when I think about the town without me, I feel relief more than anything. All I want is to go far away.
I did it. I saved Kaio.
Man,
things so
don't
she
start
could have a
celebrating too
future.
quickly. The murderer's still out there.
Now she has a chance to grow up to be whatever she wants to be.
That's half the episode.
Is he okay?
Still in the past.
Since Kyle left.
I mean, his girlfriend moved to another town.
Well, the important
Well,
thing
she's
is
out of the
he's
hunting
safe now.
grounds.
Kaio's grandmother has full custody of her now.
Okay, that's good.
And as for Kaio's mother, the authorities aren't going to let her see her for a while.
That's also very good.
Thank you, Mr. Yashiro.
I wanted to say you deserve to be rewarded for your courage.
He better not be the murderer, because this is a very
Not
sweet
that you
scene.
shouldn't be rewarded, because if anyone deserves to be, it's you. I bet seeing Kaio smile was your reward, wasn't it?
We set her up in this old bus Izumi Elementary's hockey club used to use.
Huh. I guess if you want to kidnap someone, that's a perfect place to take them, huh?
Well, the good thing is it also didn't have a reaction to the
only knew.
bus.
I heard she sometimes hangs out with Yuki. So maybe he's my
Oh,
I
no,
don't
not
know her.
another one,
She doesn't
Yuki.
know me.
I can't believe you're already looking for another girlfriend.
How did you know it's a girl?
You know I am.
I didn't, but I do now.
Ah, I played the good old trick.
She's a girl.
I have to get familiar with Aya's daily routine.
Oh, that's so sus. I mean, like, I know he's doing it for the good, like, for good, but like, if anyone found those notes.
If someone wanted to kidnap her, the best time would be right now. After she
Oh,
got out
it's
of
so
cleaning.
sus.
Satoru! Mom sort of went nuts at the store.
I did not go nuts.
So, Dad's out of the picture, right?
Yashiro,
How to approach a girl you don't know, huh? I guess I'd get her to drop her guard first. No, I'm bad at expressing my feelings directly, so
Oh, he better be in the clear.
what's this doing here?
No, no, don't touch it!
What the?
Wow. I quit smoking 3 years ago, and candy's the only thing that helps stop the cravings.
They're trying so hard
Find
to make you
someplace
think
private,
it's
have A
him.
couple of these in my mouth, and I'm good.
I
Oh,
just
weirdo.
don't want it to be him.
Thank you.
Oh my god! No, I think he's telling the truth.
Sure.
Yeah, never mind, he might be telling the truth about the candy. Oh, 3 lollipops in your mouth. Oh my god.
Over to the children's center to do my homework.
You made it your mission to save Kaio, and you did, so what's bothering you? You always look so intense.
I'm from the future.
Like you're still trying to fix whatever it is that needs fixing. So what?
I think that guy, whoever he is a serial killer who targets kids.
Okay, so we're gonna get into a
Serial
little
killer?
more.
You're joking.
Okay,
No, I'm not.
he's telling
I know It's
them.
hard to believe, but that's what I think. As for Kaio, the truth is, it wasn't just because her mom beat her that I didn't want to leave her alone.
Oh, you're telling them
I
everything.
was also protecting her from the killer.
After hearing your story, I'm about 99% sure it's nonsense. But still,
That's pretty
there's
high.
a 1% chance everything you said's true. If you believe in us that much, we believe in you.
If someone believes in you, you're not alone. And if I
Yeah,
was
she
in
keeps
your
popping up,
situation,
huh?
I'd want someone to believe me.
Remember to get your parents' signature. Don't forget now.
I think he's stretching
I need
himself
you
too
guys to
thin.
come with me, but just us, okay?
But at least he has friends and partners now.
Today's a good day to go to the hideout.
Oh, her. New potential target, maybe? Okay. I'm debating if I should watch another episode or not. I feel like there's some good stuff to talk about here in this episode. Alright, we're gonna make it a double feature today, lads.
So keep filling it, and you'll enrich your life and others too. That's what life's about. Never forget that.
Please be a good person. I will say this. It better not be him. The teacher is such a great character on his own right now. I don't need a twist where it's him, but the show is doing a lot to make him look kind of sus. Or it could just be me, just could be me projecting some stuff onto him, but I don't know. I feel like the show's trying really hard to make him look sus. It better not be him. I don't want it to be him at all. Well, Kaio is safe. So she's just...
Who are you?
Oh.
I'm Satoru.
Brought the whole gang, huh?
Kenya Kobayashi.
Yeah, I guess. So.
She's not
did you
entertained.
take piano class?
Well, actually, no.
So, anyway, what you reading?
So much for having a secret hideout.
Oh, the bus wasn't the hideout, huh?
So childish. I bet you like playing superhero too.
Oh.
What a superhero!
Oh, man. It all went so wrong.
Go now.
hideout. It's totally macho!
Oh man, that couldn't have been a bigger bust. Ooh, she came to check it.
All right.
Thanks for coming, Aya. Can you stay a while?
Oh, does she like him? Hey, you know, you go, man.
You have to see Aya again?
You go, little guy. I'm glad that she fell for the friend and not Satoru.
I think
Sataru.
it's awesome how you're going around making sure none of us are alone. Pretty awesome how you kept Kaio and Aya and me from being alone all the time. So thank you.
Ah, so the murderer also had to know that the parents would always be at work too.
What's up? Where's cousin?
He wants to meet Aya.
I'm sorry, man. You lost. I lost your boy.
You're joking, right?
It's not like she doesn't know where our hideout is.
Maybe you should talk to him.
Oh no! You lost your boy. A best friend gone forever. I guess you're substitute number 1. That's why we're focusing on you now.
Well, me and Ken are heading
You need
out
2
now to
more
go
now.
watch the hockey game. People have been avoiding her ever since that lunch money thing happened.
Oh yeah. No one wants to be friends with a
I
snake.
could try talking to her on Monday.
Cool.
And now that she's a loner, she's one of the killer's targets.
What can I say to her?
3 girls going with Mr. Yashido.
Mister.
Please. No.
Show him his boss out there.
I can't concentrate with you uglies yelling.
Damn. Oh, it's this guy.
Attitude, Koichi. Otherwise, no ticket
This
for you.
bully.
But they're bugging me.
He does have that tick. Please don't be him.
It makes sense you'd go for her next. She's a perfect target.
But the question is, how does the killer know she's the perfect target? It's
She's going
way
to the
too
bathroom.
quick.
Game starts in 5.
Way too quick to know that she can be a substitute. He has to know.
Why is she taking so long?
Are you standing guard for someone?
Huh? Oh, no. I just wanted to talk to Misato.
Misato?
Isn't he always in all the wrong or right places?
Where'd she take off to?
He's always in the wrong place.
I need to follow someone. Will you drive?
Hmm?
We're just playing detective. We pretend there's a kidnapper at large. Then we try to find girls who seem like they're lonely and make friends with them. If anything, we could end up stopping.
Oh, it's so cringe.
You
Oh,
and I
it's his
have a lot in common.
tick.
That
I
happens to
don't
be
like
my
it.
philosophy, but in my opinion, you shouldn't. There's no difference between a good deed and a bad one. Both have a similar goal, to satisfy a need within a person.
Wow, that's extreme.
For example, lately, either way, it's about filling some kind of emptiness.
No.
Want a lollipop?
Thank you for asking, but I'm afraid you won't find any there. You see, this isn't my car.
Damn it. Is that the end of the episode? What? Oh wait, no.
Where's your car
I
then?
realized this
In
is
the
still the same
shop?
recording.
You spent all this time searching.
Damn.
You get it. It's like heaven. The possibility that someone was anticipating my every move.
Damn it, I knew it.
There you were, trying to snatch my prey, and I was the one telling you how to do it.
Damn
That was the
it.
second time you ruined my plans.
How could I be so stupid?
It's always the one that's closest to the children.
It was so obvious. Yashido was on one of Sayada's lists of suspects.
What?
I trusted him so much I couldn't even think of him as a suspect, let alone
And
the
you
killer.
didn't recognize him 20 years later? I know 20 years can be a lot. Damn it, the one twist I didn't want. I knew it was gonna happen anyway. Damn. Watch too much true crime. Start biting, man.
It's almost like you can see the future or something. I want to make sure you understand why you have to die.
I'll kill you for this!
I wish I could stay, but I have so much packing to do.
I know your future!
If it's the type of seatbelt I think it is, I notice like with my seatbelts, I can just kind of like scooch forward, and then like that like undoes the loop a lot. And he's a kid, so he can just like slip through. It's all unraveling or splintering apart. My arrogance. This is why it's important to do these discussions. They are not, I guess not that important, but this is why I try and do these discussions like one at a time, especially for this kind of show. Damn. I was gonna say last episode, I really want the teacher to be innocent, because like there's a lot of great moments with him, and I've said it before, like he's a good role model. And it's all just an act, of course. And I called it like the moment we saw. I mean, it was kind of a joke when I said like he's the murderer. Like I was doing that for everyone. But the more you think about it, the easier it is. He's always I've already explained the logic. It's got to be someone who's in that kind of area, you know, like how else would they know such intricate details about these kids? I didn't even know until like they told until the show told us the friend that he has, the other victim. The parents get home super late. They're always the first one home. Like the kid's the first one home. You know, no one's there for him. Walks alone. And then the other girl. The other girl's kind of a stretch. Like the new girl. It's kind of a stretch, mostly just because like she's from a different school. But if he teaches the cram school she goes to, then that makes sense. And then he would know that her route. And then of course Kaio. And the thing that like made me doubt him a little bit was that he was so intricate within the saving Kaio. He did a lot to help her, but I guess that's also to make him look more suspect, to gain more kids' trust, and he had these kids' trust too. He might save Satoru just because of the "I know your future" line. I don't know. I guess it wasn't the maybe he does become a congressman. I guess it wasn't the congressman. I guess he stays because it's still like kids that get kidnapped, so he probably just keeps doing it for different schools. But man, I wonder if I was paying attention and I had more of their names memorized, if I would have been able to go like, hey, wait a minute, the teacher's on that suspect list. I wonder if they actually like showed all the names on the suspect list or not. But man, one of the things was like I was banking on him, like, oh yeah, he saw the murderer 20 years later, so hopefully he'd recognize him. Did not recognize him. What was with the imagery of Satoru falling back into the water? What was with that imagery? Was it him being saved? Was it him not being saved? Well, not being saved, but was it? What was with that imagery? I don't know. Man, I had such good stuff too with him in the last episode, like bringing in Grandma. But let me talk about this episode. Let me skim through this episode real fast. Let me skim through the details of this episode. Man, I do like. Oh wow, they This scene was like 10 minutes long. It did not feel like that at all. It felt so quick. Oh man, this show's so good. But I do like that, like when they befriended the new girl. I like that he was, or I like that. Yeah, she wasn't falling for any of it. Yeah, she was like, yeah, no, like these kids, they're childish, they're kids. You know, she tried to like act more mature, and then ended up being the guy that they didn't even invite. Like brought her onto their side, and like they ended up falling for each other. I like that she fell for someone that wasn't Satoru. And then, like that guy, like, you know, I like him. He's got a good personality. He's funny. The girlies of that class, I guess they really like that hockey player, but man, it's a dick. Still is a dick. No character development for him so far. But, man. Yeah, Aya x Kazu. I like that. You see, he teaches her to be more childish, or just to live a little bit like her age. She read Shakespeare. That's impressive. Shakespeare and piano, her parents' ideas. So they push stuff on her. Misato alone, once again. Everything pointed towards him. It's so obvious. Oh, man. It was so obvious. I can't even be that surprised. Every episode, I've been begging it not to be the teacher because I knew it had to be him. Because how else would you get all this information about these people and be able to find a substitute so quickly, too? Like, there's such intricate details about these kids' lives. It had to be someone within that system. Could have been CPS, like someone in CPS, but not any, like not all of these kids. The only kid that would have been being watched by CPS would have been Kaio, and there's nothing else that connected the other two to that service. So it just had to be him. And he had the trust of all of his students. It's so easy for him. Man, one of the notes I was gonna say in the last episode with the lollipop discussion was I said, I wrote down in the notes, if the teacher is, if I go through this series, if I go through this entire series and the teacher ends up being innocent, then on a rewatch I can finally just relax whenever there's a scene with him. But now it's like on the rewatch, I'm just gonna be like analyzing every scene, like, oh man, they made it so much more, like they made it so much more obvious. Like now that you know 100%, like you might have your suspicions, but yeah, no, this is evidence right here. Damn, I was really hoping like a rewatch I'd have more like calmness with those with the teacher scenes, but yeah, it is what it is. It might have been the obvious choice, but it's also the only choice that makes the most logical sense. He's so smart too. Like he's like impossibly smart. Like he's like evil Batman. Got backup plans on top of backup plans. He's always there to frame got the food. Like bro is setting up everything. I feel so bad for Yuki and his dad, man. Why does the teacher want to get these guys? Why does the teacher want to make them suffer? And yeah, that's the person the mom knew, of course. I don't know how much she knew him in the original timeline, but in this new timeline, they've been through a lot together, so I'm surprised that she didn't figure it out earlier. Well, no. I guess like this new timeline, we still haven't gone to the present. I'm so disappointed. Not in the story, in the teacher. I'm just disappointed in the teacher, man. I was really hoping. I was really hoping that he'd be a good guy. Damn. that's it for this episode. I do have some stuff I want to talk about, like the last episode, but I guess with this, like, you know, like a kid being murdered in this car, he said he wanted something, like he said he wanted the car to be like the most generic thing ever, generic model and all that. I know he's trying to frame Yuki's dad for this. Maybe the basketball is evidence of it, but like it's very circumstantial, because I mean, unless the dad owns a car like that, then it's kind of like, okay, where'd this car come from? If it's stolen, someone would have like like, you know, something. If it's a rental, then there's got to be some paper trail there. But no, I love that he's I still love like the fact that the murderer, even though I'm disappointed with the reveal, that's the teacher. I still love that the murderer is like always 10 steps ahead. Like he's like, all right, I'm gonna kidnap this kid, so let me make up something. Like this is like he had maybe like a day or two to figure this out, and he's like, all right, I'm gonna order food to place this guy at the scene, the laxatives to keep him there. Damn, that sucks. I do have some stuff I want to say about the last episode before I move on into the next episodes. Damn, I'm so close to. I have 2 episodes left. It's 10:27. I could probably just binge the rest of these episodes tonight. Ah, man, what a great show. But yeah, the gall, man, the audacity to be standing next to the CPS workers. Just skimming through the last episode, there's not too much I want to say about this episode, which is why I ended up watching the next one. The audacity of this teacher. Yeah, I'm just skimming through, making sure there's not like too many talking. Okay, the big thing I guess is he told his friends about not everything. He told them most of everything. I'd say he told them like 90%, other than like the big one being like he's from the future. He told them a lot about the serial killer, his evidence, his theories. So I guess the only hope Satoru has is that his friends were following him, but I doubt it. The teacher would be, well, if they were following, they would have done something before the car hit the water. And the teacher is also too careful for that. Man. They made it really obvious these last 2 episodes with the tics, his nervousness. I wanted to believe in him, and that's the dangerous part, you know, both in like the show and in real life, right? It's like you got these people that are in good social standings. Like you want to believe in them, you don't want them to be this person, but you know that's who they really are. And then your copium blinds you to their real selves. But a lot of what I wanted to say about this episode came from the beginning of it, with the mom being taken out, and then his phrasing, like, oh my god, because of you, Kaio gets to live another day. The phrasing, man. Oh, it's all there. It's not even like a thing where it's like, all right, let me go rewatch this and like, oh, was it there? No, it's so obvious. But maybe it's so obvious because I've like had him as my number 1 suspect since day, like his introduction. I feel like I've been talking about this guy like every episode. Like, please don't be him. Please don't hit him. I wanted to be someone we didn't know, but it makes sense that it's him. Yeah, I mean, I'm not disappointed that it's him. Just disappointed that it's him, but it's different. I don't care about Kaio's mom. I don't care that she was abused. Like, yeah, that sucks. Still not an excuse for her to take out that anger on her daughter. If anything, she should be working to give her daughter a life where she doesn't have to go through that. But no, she immediately went into abusing her daughter. The resentment she had for her ex-husband, she projected that onto her daughter, and you know, hopefully she never sees her again, because like they said, both Kaio and Satoru, they both sense that, like, oh, she doesn't actually feel remorse for her daughter. She feels more sorry for herself. So, like, yeah, hopefully Kaio never sees her again. And it looks like Kaio's happy with her grandparents with, like, the little flashes we saw. Or grandma. But it's inexcusable. There's no, like, oh, you poor thing. This explains everything. Like, no, get out of here. That makes it worse, in my opinion. Like, I understand why you'd, like, psychologically understand it, but, like, it's... No. But I love that the grandma was, like, their big gun. Ah, man. I'm so bummed. I'm so bummed. But I do love that the teacher, like... in order to, I guess, like, now it's, like, to save his own skin, to save his identity, or to save his secret identity. I love that, like, he brought the grandma in as the big gun to, like, he's like, all right, I know that the mom's not going to go in easy, so I'm going to bring the grandma to lower her defenses. But even with the way the teacher was talking about, like, oh, like, how do I approach a girl that I don't know? It's like, oh, you gotta let her lower her guard, or you gotta get her to lower her guard. Like, oh, freezing, please. Man. Bro went from cigarettes to killing kids. Wow, that's I think he should go back to the cigarettes. If the kids is the substitute for the cigarettes, I think he should go back to them. Yeah. But yeah, I like the grandma thing. Like, that was really cool, getting the big guns out there. I mean, that's the biggest gun you can get. Someone else... You know, if a parent's misbehaving, what do? You get their parent to step in. And my God, was Kaio's mom not going to go in easy. The shovel swing, drawing blood. Like, if she had hit, that would have hit hard. Like, what an idiot. But... I'm bummed. I'm bummed. I didn't want it to be him. There were so many good scenes with him. There's some sus scenes too, but there's so many good scenes with him. Well, I guess the only, like, sus scenes started, like, episodes 9 and 10. Those, like, were really sus. Like, that's when he, like, started becoming sussy. Because I guess the show wants, like, okay, guys, it's the teacher, guys. Like, come on. Like, the show wanted you to know before, like, they told you out, right? But, like, there was a lot of good scenes with him before that. I wanted him to be the role model. I knew it couldn't be true, though. Well, lads, I only have 2 episodes left. So if you want to see my reaction to the finale, which I'm thinking is probably... I'm just going to probably watch 11 and 12, like, together. Probably right now, on my end. For you guys waiting on YouTube, give it a week. And for you lads waiting on Patreon, I probably, hopefully, it'll be up within, like, you watching this episode right now or next week. But yeah, early access and all that. If you're watching on YouTube, it's definitely up on Patreon. If you're watching on Patreon, it's not up right now. Give me a little bit of time. It'll be up very soon. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Hit the notification bell. I've been betrayed. And I knew I was going to get betrayed. I knew it was going to be him. But I was betrayed anyway. It's just like I was inhaling that copium. I'm like, please don't be him. It can't be him. He's too good. But he was too good to be true. Oh, well. But yeah, if you like this reaction, there's much more hype shows that I watch. All right? I'm not always this down. I'm not always this depressed. I've seen Gurren Lagann, Kill la Kill, Darling in the Franxx, My Hero Academia, Gravity Falls, The Owl House. Some of those by myself, some of those with my friends. So if you want to see some of those kind of reactions, check them out. I stream a lot. And yeah, lads, I'll be back in the next one, the finale of Made in Abyss. Unless something really big happens in episode 11, where I'm like, okay, no, I need to talk about this. Episode 11 and 12 are most likely going to be one video. But yeah, I'll see you all lads in the next one. Bye-bye.